Today we're going to do some lower leg care. So we will start with a bouncy ball, typical bouncy ball size. Place it in the palm of your hand and you're just going to roll up and down your shin. You'll find the top of your shin has no meat on it, so avoid that, but kind of coming up and down. You can see I'm on a little bit of an angle. There's a large muscle coming this way. So we're going to move up and down on a slight angle. You can come up through the back of the calf a little bit, making sure if you come down to come in behind the knee. Pushing in with your hand as deep as feels comfortable. If you find a sweet spot, you maybe want to hang out in it. But just rolling to relieve some general tension. We're then going to move on to our dowling rod. A rolling pin also works, or a broom handle. You're going to place it under the bottom of the leg, and I place my hands behind my hips, which you probably can't see, but I'm just gently leaning back, and I'm actually moving my leg from the hip. It's a small movement rolling up and down at the top of the calf, and I'm just slowly pulling my toes over one way, coming back through the center, going the other way, finding those sweet spots as you need to dig in. You can move your broom down and sort of repeat through the middle of the muscle, swaying your toes, hanging out in your tight spots. You can do one more. You don't want to go quite to the base of the ankle because it's all tendon. You can do a little lower third. Same thing. We'll go a little quicker through this one. I find too, if I get shin pain, if I've been walking or running a lot, taking my dowling rod, my broomstick, or my rolling pin and just rolling down the outside of the leg. Especially if using the foam roller is not super accessible to you or just too painful for you. You find doing it this way instead of leaning your whole body weight down and through. But this is another way to do it. Setting the rod aside, we're going to use our tune-up balls. Tune-up balls often come in packs of 2. They have this nice little casing, which helps especially in the calves because you can sink in. So placing your tune-up balls down, leg on top. Same thing, you can sink in, or moving from the hip, gently pushing forwards and backwards. So basically the same thing you did with the rod. The balls have different tension. They're a little bit bigger. They can help to sink in a little deeper. So I would say we're affecting deeper levels of muscle and fascia. Thinking of the dowling rod more as a warm-up. And so this is all for your calf. You can do this as you roll up and down with the toes up towards the ceiling, or you can move big toe all the way open, or big toe in. You notice big toe in doesn't come as far over to the side. Right? We don't have as much internal rotation through the knee, so just doing what feels comfortable through the knee. The last one is to help open up this outside chain. I use a bolster mostly just because it's a little easier for you to see. You can definitely just do it flat on the floor as well. You have your balls, and the space in between the ball here, we're going to aim to bring right into the center of the side of your leg. So avoiding your ankle, you want to start just above the ankle for this center part. So bringing my foot down, I can lean and hang out. I can roll up and down. We've seen that before. I also like just really pushing in, holding here, and then you're going to super slow motion point your foot and flex your toes all the way back towards your shin. So you can do a few of those. As these muscles run up the outside of the leg, it can be helpful to even just move half an inch higher and repeat. Just moving through flexion dorsiflexion and plantar flexion here, helping to release the side muscles. And again, you can roll, repeating any one of those activities as it feels good and making sure to spend the same amount of time on the other side as well.